When the Golders Green stabbings happened, the response was immediate. Politicians spoke out, headlines followed. Public concern was widespread, and rightly so. Or was it? You see, nobody should ever be attacked because of their religion. What happened to those victims was horrific. But until facts are 100% foolproof, accusations should not be speculated on national news, as this ultimately was the icing on the cake for the direct decision at attempting to aim the attacks at the peaceful Palestine marches. According to reporters, the alleged attacker, who was known to the police and suffers with mental health, had already stabbed somebody known to him earlier that same day in Southwark, who was not Jewish. But there's another story that many people say barely entered the national conversation, because on the same day, another man was stabbed in London, not in Golders Green, not by coincidence, but on the very same day. Yet many people say they barely heard about that victim at all. Amazing how this went unnoticed on Downing Street's doorstep. An Iranian man who was stabbed in a separate incident near the heart of the government, yet nobody noticed it. People have questioned why his case appeared to receive far less public attention despite the seriousness of what happened. According to reporters, the Iranian victim was attacked, and it is thought to be by at least 2 attackers who stabbed the victim multiple times. The attackers were detained by police at the scene. Both the attackers were Israelis, and the attack was caught on camera, as there was media presence as this happened on Downing Street's doorstep. For some, that raised uncomfortable questions about consistency, about what gets amplified and what disappears and why.
There was another stabbing in London last week. It's likely you haven't heard about it, as it went entirely unreported. The victim was this man, Mohammad Raza. He's a supporter of the Iranian government. Raza's seen here a few days before the stabbing with his children being harangued and abused by an Iranian monarchist. Raza says the man abusing him was carrying an Israeli flag. We did something no other media outlet has done. We tracked down the victim.
I'm not feeling very well. It's because of my hand, because of my body, and now I'm in the process of getting better. On the day of the attack, many were pointing at me. I went towards them. Suddenly I saw a lot of laughter, and one of them came from the side and from the mouth of a tunnel came and hit me. And by then I realized I took my phones out of my pocket, recorded a video, and then they attacked. I put my phone in my pocket, and I don't understand how I defended myself. I just realized that my whole body was bloody. I am very, very upset with the English police, and it's because they treated me very badly in the hospital and practically detained me. They said, you have to come to the police station, and in that condition, they put me in a van. In that same condition, they took me to the police station. We were outside the police station for about 2 or 3 hours before they took me inside. And even there, they didn't let me talk to my children. And at 2 a.m, even though I was upset, very upset with them, they left me right in front of the police station.
The stabbing happened on April 23rd in Whitehall in central London. The aftermath was captured on camera. Independent journalist Crispin Flintoff was also filming and came into the Double Down Newswatch studio to tell us what happened.
Now this next part is about a company called Nice Systems, which the UK Metropolitan Police use. I'll let Loki break it down for you.
UK police also use a company called Nice Systems to carry out investigations. Nice Systems was founded by 5 alumni of Unit 8200 in Israel's military intelligence.
Unit 8200 specialises in cyber intelligence, surveillance, facial recognition and advanced monitoring systems. According to reports, many former members go on to found powerful tech and surveillance companies used around the world, including systems linked to policing, intelligence gathering and public monitoring. Supporters say these tools improve public safety. Critics argue they raise serious questions about privacy, oversight and how surveillance powers are being used. Now this next part is about a company called BriefCam.
A company called BriefCam to track people's movements through video synopsis. BriefCam is of course founded by Gideon Ben-Zevi, a veteran of Israel's elite intelligence Unit 8200. BriefCam boasts of using Unit 8200 criteria to lead its investigations. In fact, on May 16th, when people walk around the streets of central London, their faces may very well be analysed by CoreSight AI. It's the company which has a contract within the facial recognition system in this country to analyse people's features and faces. CoreSight AI is used by the Israeli military. It's an Israeli company to analyse the faces of people in Gaza before they kill them as part of this genocide.
Now I suppose the real question is, do the people of the UK and Britain actually know what is happening here?
In addition to that, ISPRA, an Israeli company that specialises in quote-unquote riot control, has also had extensive contracts with the UK police. If things were potentially to get out of hand on May 16th, some of the ISPRA tactics may come in handy. All of this begs the question, who are our elected officials and our police actually working for? If your phone is taken by the UK police and examined, it will be examined using an Israeli intelligence company by the name of Cellebrite. According to Australian lawyer Nick Hanna, who has seen the contracts which control Cellebrite's agreement with foreign governments, Cellebrite has access to all information gathered using its devices. Meaning that if the UK police take your phone and examine it, an Israeli intelligence firm full to the brim of former Israeli intelligence personnel will also have access to your personal information.
Now, I'm not sure about you, but I am pretty sure I do not want my information cross seas. And after seeing the true colours of the Israelis, I am not happy to be having my face recognition checked by them or any of my data like that. So I don't know about you guys, but this is not sitting well with a lot of people right now. At the centre of all this are real people, real victims, real consequences, which is why consistency matters, fairness matters, and transparency matters. Because once trust starts breaking down, whether in politics, policing, or the media, rebuilding it becomes a lot harder than protecting it in the first place. As an independent journalist and member of the National Union of Journalists, my role isn't to tell you what to think. It's to investigate, ask questions, and present information people can think about for themselves. If you value that kind of work, support independent journalism by liking, subscribing, and following for more. Thank you.